Ever wondered if he's really into you? Today, we're exploring how to tell if a guy is truly invested in you emotionally. But before we dive in, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and leave a comment. I'm in, so I can welcome you personally. With that said, let's uncover the 9 signs that a man is emotionally invested in you. Ready? Let's get started. 1. He loves your imperfections. Imagine when you're with him, and you let out a big hearty laugh that ends in a snort. Instead of being embarrassed, he chuckles and says how cute it is. Or maybe you feel a twinge of jealousy when you see him talking to someone else, and instead of getting annoyed, he finds it endearing. These moments might seem small, but they're actually big signs. They show that he's not just seeing your quirks, he's embracing them. It's like he's collecting all the little things that make you uniquely you, and he's cherishing them. In other words, he's not just loving you despite your imperfections. He's loving you because of them. 2. He's there when you need him. He's proactive in making you feel cared for by consistently demonstrating thoughtfulness and consideration. For instance, on a chilly evening, he doesn't hesitate to offer you his jacket without you having to ask, ensuring your comfort even before you realize you're cold. Moreover, when you're feeling low or had a rough day, he doesn't just passively wait for you to open up. Instead, he takes the initiative to ask about your day, showing genuine concern for your well-being. His proactive approach to your emotional and physical needs showcases his deep care and investment in your happiness and comfort, making you feel valued and cherished in the relationship. 3. He goes the extra mile to make you smile. You're chatting with him, and you mention how much you adore a certain type of dessert or how you've always wanted to try out a specific activity. Then, out of the blue, he takes you on a date to that exact dessert place or plans an adventure centered around the activity you mentioned. It's not just a coincidence. It's a thoughtful gesture that speaks volumes. When a guy goes to the effort of planning amazing dates or surprising you with gifts that you've casually mentioned, it's a clear sign of his attentiveness and consideration. It shows that he's not just hearing your words, but actively listening and internalizing them. He's making an effort to understand your likes, preferences, and interests because he genuinely cares about making you happy. Every time he plans a special date or picks out a thoughtful gift, he's investing time and thought into your relationship. He's demonstrating that your happiness matters to him and that he's willing to go the extra mile to show you how much he cares. Moreover, these gestures aren't just about the material aspect. They're about the emotional connection they represent. Whether it's surprising you with tickets to a concert you mentioned wanting to attend or cooking your favorite meal from scratch, these actions demonstrate his commitment to nurturing your relationship and making you feel valued. 4. He makes time for you. No matter how packed his schedule is, if he's truly invested in you, he'll go out of his way to prioritize spending time with you. It's like you're his top priority, and he'll move mountains just to see you, even if it means rearranging his plans or making sacrifices. This kind of effort shows that he values your presence and cherishes the time you spend together. On the flip side, if he's constantly too busy to make time for you, it might be a sign that he's not fully committed to building a deeper connection. Sure, everyone gets busy now and then, but if it feels like he's always too occupied for you, it could indicate that he's not willing to invest the time and energy needed to nurture a meaningful relationship. By the way, if you're finding this video interesting, kindly give it a thumbs up. Moving on to the next point. 5. He's curious about your life. He demonstrates his sincere interest in getting to know you by asking about your past experiences, your family background, your dreams, and your aspirations. Whether it's your childhood memories, your career ambitions, or your favorite hobbies, he takes the time to listen attentively and remembers the details you share. It's not just about making conversation for him. He genuinely wants to understand the essence of who you are as a person. His curiosity about your life shows that he values your uniqueness and wants to build a deeper connection with you based on mutual understanding and respect. 6. He's protective in a good way. He's genuinely concerned about your well-being and goes out of his way to ensure your safety and comfort. For instance, he'll often send you a text message just to make sure you've arrived home safely after a night out or a long drive. It's his way of showing that he cares about your whereabouts and wants to ease any worries you might have. Moreover, when you're out together in public settings, he doesn't hesitate to subtly show you off. Whether it's by putting his arm around you, holding your hand, or simply staying close by your side, he makes it clear to others that you're important to him. This not only makes you feel cherished, but also reassures you that he's proud to have you by his side. In essence, he's like your silent protector, always looking out for you and ensuring that you feel safe and cared for in any situation. It's these little gestures of thoughtfulness and consideration that truly demonstrate his emotional investment in you. 7. He's quick to respond to your messages. He's not the type to leave you hanging, wondering when or if he'll respond. Instead, when you reach out to him, he's quick to reply, often within minutes, and his messages show genuine thought and interest. Whether it's asking follow-up questions, sharing anecdotes, or simply expressing enthusiasm, he makes sure to keep the conversation alive and engaging. You never feel like you're carrying the burden of keeping the dialogue going because he's equally invested in it. This prompt and thoughtful communication not only shows that he values your time and effort, but also indicates his eagerness to stay connected and deepen your bond. 8. He talks about you to others. When a guy mentions you to his friends and family or takes the step to introduce you to them, it's a clear indication that he values you deeply. Think of it this way. He's not just keeping you a secret or treating you like someone he's casually dating. By bringing you into his social circle and sharing you with his loved ones, he's essentially saying, "Hey, look at this amazing person I've found." It's a sign of pride and affection. He wants the important people in his life to know about you because you're significant to him. Plus, introducing you to his inner circle also shows that he's considering a future with you. It's a big step that signifies he sees potential for a long-term relationship and wants to integrate you into his life in a meaningful way. So if you find yourself meeting his friends and family, take it as a strong indication that he's truly invested in you and sees you as an important part of his world. 9. He introduces you to his inner circle. If he introduces you to his friends and family relatively early in your relationship, it's a sign that he's serious about you. This means he values your connection enough to share it with the important people in his life. It also shows that he cares about their opinion and wants them to approve of you. In simple terms, meeting his friends and family early on means he's really into you and wants you to be a part of his inner circle. Remember, you deserve someone who's truly invested in you. These signs can help you see if he's the one. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe for more relationship tips. Thanks for watching.